it all costs money, of course. But he's probably at the back somewhere. But actually, you know, if any of the small suppliers or suppliers out here need our help, we're very passionate about this, and we're willing to consider all things flexible, or maybe even investing in making the business grow. Today we launched our website. Sorry, we didn't launch our website today. Our website's been around for a while. We put the free from on it 3 or 4 weeks ago on a soft launch. We're doing a bigger launch today. And we managed yesterday. So when we first launched the website, people like my wife, Emma, and you know, we wrote to several bloggers and other people looking at it, what are we doing right? And that has a filter on it for every allergen. So if you come onto our website and you said, I want to avoid sesame, I want to avoid mustard seed, and I want to avoid gluten, it will throw up all the products that you can eat. Well, as of yesterday as well, we've now put a filter on to say you can avoid traces. So when you get to be avoiding nuts, you can either avoid just the ingredients, and will come on some products fully avoided, others with the dreaded traces or may contain phraseology. That isn't really true because it's manufactured in a place and there's a slight risk and there's a warning on there. Some people avoid that at all costs, others take risks depending upon the level of the product. And of course we all know there's no criticism of what anybody does, but we want the consumer to understand. To the suppliers out there, I would encourage you to find a way in your own manufacturing facilities, in your own capabilities, to actually get your product onto the totally free from list. But if for whatever reason there's a very slight risk, or you're in a facility that has dairy or nuts, we understand why you put it there, but we're going to call that out on our website. So any consumer that comes to the website can say, I want to avoid nuts, or I want to avoid traces and nuts. And so, you know, that's because of the feedback we've had from the consumers. That's already live today, or live yesterday, was it? I mean, I went on their survey this morning, and you know, if I avoid traces and nuts, there's 573 products came up that I could buy. There's 1,000 plus by the other one. And that's going to get bigger. We're going to get to 3,000. There's a few bloggers, I think, in the room, and you know, these forums. I have to tell you, my sex life has gone to pot, because my wife sits in bed reading the iPad every night, really, really worried. And all of you guys know this, and girls, it's a big worry for anybody who has a child suffering badly from allergens. There's no or anything like that. My sex life sounds a bar. Very disappointing.
You have 9 girlfriends here.
Can you just say that again? I want to record that. And you know, you all go onto these forums, you all read the blogs. I mean, there's some really, really people who are really passionate about it, and we want to be part of that. And so again, we're approaching this from doing it right. You know, we are not going to start selling millions of pounds worth of free-from product, because we want to get into the consumer's mind. We want to understand it better. We want to do a really cracking job of it. And you know, this is why we've entered it into the way we have. This is why we've got the support, you know, from celebrities who are living that problem and are willing to support us to get us to where we want to be. So I'm going to shut up because I know you all want to go around the store and say or talk to a few of us. But before I pack it in, I'll ask Emma. She's going to say just a few words. She has lived the experience probably even more than me, because being allergic to dairy and then finding out her daughter's allergic to soya is a tough gig. But I want to thank you all for coming this evening again. Please enjoy yourself. Come and nab me if you want to talk to me. But trust me, please work with us, because we really want to make this, you know, we want, when anybody gets an allergy, which we don't want to really have happening, but it seems to be more prevalent, we want the specialists, we want the doctors, we want the forums, we want the bloggers to actually say, do you know what, go to Holland Barrett's website. It's a bloody good place to start. And hopefully go to our stores, because we'll have hundreds of these in the not too distant future. So thank you very much, really appreciate it.